All right, now we're gonna stain up this side of this box here, and I'll show you how we get that going on. It's a little bit different than the other ones. What we wanna do here really is liberally brush these into these holes, all right? You really want that stain to get deep down in those holes on both sides, all right? Now we don't have to worry about dry times because we're going right back over this in a jiff second, and I mean a jiffy. All right, cut in all your borders, okay? All your cut lines like this. All these inside cuts, get those. All those inside joints, cut those, okay? And that's all the brushing you freaking need. Put this brush away, all right? It's not worth anything. Now you're gonna use your rag, get a nice good wet spot. I like to start out on the bottom just to smash it in there, all right? And don't be afraid to get this wet, okay? You see how this is all wet all the way around? And I'm not going straight up and down being crazy. I'm just wiping it everywhere, right? Like you're washing dishes, for goodness sakes, right? Don't let your, well, this could even be your wife doing this. See, a lot of these people, I want to say, a lot of these women stain furniture. Actually, most of our artists are freaking women, it seems like. But anyhow, anyway, not being racist or sexist, girls don't like to get dirty. Wear gloves, that's what I'd say. Wear gloves. Okay, it's fun. You got to be whistling while you, okay. So anyhow, folks, get it all stained up, nice and wet, all right? Now go with the grain. Here it looks like I got a glue mark on the bottom. Let me see if I can show you how to get rid of that. All right, when you're staining inevitably, you get glue lines and you get a little glue bop. So here, we're gonna sand this out while we see it, all right? Because nobody really wants that in there. The carpenter didn't want it. The customer doesn't want it. Okay, good enough. Now straighten your lines out and restain it. Look at that. Bang! Nothing to it when you know how to do it, folks. Okay? Now, while that's setting up and drying, now we can work on our face edges. Because we know this stuff takes a minute to dry, right? So let's use that time wisely, and we can stain the front edge of this. All right? Working it into the grain, pressing pretty hard. I'm not going gingerly when I'm touching it this first time. I want it to squirt in those, the pressure of your touch will push it down inside. And then with a light hand, then you can straighten it out and straighten all your little marks if you have to let your stain set up to achieve your color, all right? So there you are on that. Now we're gonna work on this side as well. This is about ready. And you want to pace yourself to where this is drying, that's drying, and then this will go. So if you put it all on at the same time, you can't take it all off at the same time. So we do it in stages. All right, as fast as you put it on, as fast as you can take it off, that's how fast you can put it on. Look at that, that's not wet enough. You see how I'm trying to put it on there and it's going dry? That's not the way you want it. Put your stain on wet. Let the wood have a chance to soak up its goodness, okay? That's what you're doing it for. All right, then a nice thin pass, okay? And it'll just set and absorb up exactly where it needs it. All the grain will get filled in to where it needs it. I missed a little spot there. I can't believe it. Maybe one of you guys saw that. If you did, shout it out in the corner. But there you are. Okay, now the inside's about 80% dry, and we can start wiping it out. And look at how easy that comes off, see? Beautiful, simply beautiful. And I'm not just wiping with the grain. Look, I gotta catch this edge, so I wipe the edge, and then yeah, maybe I'll straighten it out, okay? But your initial wipe, don't. They're gonna take you for freaking ever. It's not gonna look good. Get it in there, wipe it off like you're wiping off or drying off dishes. Right? Nothing to it, folks. You guys are making a mountain out of a molehill. Let's don't. Huh? I'm going to teach you how to do it the right way. Now the front of this is ready now. And so again, with a light touch, we're matching. So we're taking it off easy. Wipe all your excesses. No puddles. right. Uh-oh. Did you see that? Somebody hit that. Gone. I don't like these marks here. They look like watermarks. So I'm gonna try while I can and remove them. You see how it's like somebody was sweating or they got water on this dang wood and then didn't sand it back down, and it creates these water droplets. So there's none on the other panel, so I'm going to try to remove these the best I can. I gotta wipe this off now. This side's ready now. And where I did that repair, I want to leave that spot just a second longer because it was sitting there. Okay, see how that matters? I'm sorry, when you fold your rags up, fold them into squares, back over on themselves, so you kind of do this maneuver here, and you get yourself a nice pad, all right? And you're not dealing with odd rag marks, okay? There's a good tip for you, huh? Yeah, look at that, bang. And then you can always flip it and adjust it and turn it to a new clean side, where here you got all these streaks and you will end up streaking it from wet edges. So there you go. All right, back into here. Now I worked these little spots pretty heavy. Now I'm going to go back over it with the same touch that I did originally on the piece itself, so I can blend out some of these heavy sands. Because you're not going to get all that out, but I think I can get a lot of it out. All right? Now, what we're going to have to do is let this sit the same amount of time as we did the last bottom. All right? We can't just go ahead and wipe it off now. Okay? So, we kind of feather it in like this. Okay, that looks good. And just leave it. Okay, now we can take this back off and just blend it back in. Blend it right in with our original stain. Look at that, so much better. Look at, now we're professionals, okay? That's how we do it in the profession. We don't leave stuff behind. We fix stuff that we see, okay? And that's what you should do. Pass it on. Okay, voila. All right, there you go. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you're liking this kind of stuff. Huh? We'll get you going. We're going to be finishing this up recently here, and so stick around. If not, I'm going to put you a card right there. But other than that, thank you for watching, folks.